up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. We're so glad you're with us on this Wednesday that it is May the 16th. Remember, Third Thoughts has now moved to Wednesdays at 2, so that way we can have 3 thinkers giving their third thoughts live on the podcast. My name is Clay. I am the host, and I'm here live, not with the Chief in the flesh. The Chief is not with us today. So instead, we just have a blood relative.
Yes. Hello. I am Madison.
Yeah.
I am Madison. I am the Chief's daughter.
There we
I don't know,
go.
what does that make me?
I'm sure there's a word for that. I'm sure there's a seminal word for that, but I'm not sure.
The princess, though. I think
Princess.
I like that. That sounds good.
Really?
I like it.
I don't know. Is there?
I like
Do
it.
Indian tribes have princess?
No.
Is?
but-
Moana didn't. Yeah, that's not.
No.
That's not an Indian tribe.
Pocahontas.
I mean, they were here before us, right?
Well, Pocahontas
Yeah.
is like considered a Disney
Before we
princess,
came in.
and that counts to me.
I guess.
I mean, it's not chiefess. That would be a female chief.
Right.
So it's something. Anyway, I'm here.
Yeah,
Madison
you're here.
is my name. I am the much needed feminine perspective.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Does that cancel out?
It's the inverse of sugar.
If there's a sugar and there's an invert sugar, I'm
See
sure.
what that is.
I'm sure it's chemistry. I'm sure it's something the
That
way the molecule was formed.
Sounds chemical.
That seems right.
It's a mixture of glucose and fructose obtained by some word that I can't say of sucrose.
Is that is it a
Hydrolysis.
process?
It's hydrolysis. Yes, they have a
Hydrolysis.
hydrolysis.
Okay.
I don't like science. The last science I took was weather and climate like 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So it's all the bad.
Really choke up on that
Sugars.
mic, Madison.
Sorry.
Yes.
I don't want anybody to think I have you turned down. So just make sure you're really in it.
So it's like all like the bad processed sugars together.
And
basically.
processed even more
Yeah.
to make a better
There we
processed
go.
sugar.
Look, if you're eating Sour Patch Kids, though, you're not really worried about that. That's true.
Where's the chief to talk
That's
about gut
true.
health when you need him?
I know he's out there probably eating some grass-fed grass.
Some grass-fed grass.
Yeah, so sugar, invert sugar, corn syrup. So not only do we have sugar and the invert sugar, but we have corn syrup as well.
all right.
Modified cornstarch. And then it contains less than 2% of tartaric acid, citric acid. Now, I know citric acid is like sour.
Right. So
Yeah.
what's hot in there?
Tartaric acid, maybe?
Let's see. How do you spell that? Tartaric?
Like tart, A-R-I-C, tartaric acid.
It's in wine.
Okay.
Can we
All
have
right.
those here?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
It's a white crystalline organic acid that occurs naturally in many fruits, most notably in grapes.
Probably not spicy then.
So probably not spicy. Then the citric acid, natural and artificial flavor, yellow
That's what it
6.
is.
Yeah.
Natural and artificial flavor.
So you think it's, what could it possibly be?
Smell it. Can I smell it?
You can smell it. Don't eat one yet, because we're each going to eat every color.
They don't smell hot.
What if
Yeah.
they're really hot, though?
They're not.
They don't smell hot.
There's no way they can be that hot.
The warning does speak differently, though.
All right, you got orange. Let's see.
You're gonna have orange? Here,
You want
what
to
do you
distribute
want?
colors?
Okay, I want purple because there's like not many of those.
I think we should all eat every flavor though.
Okay, well
For
then
the best
I'm
palate
just gonna like
experience.
pull them
this
all
clean?
out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Has it been sanitized
Mm-hmm.
recently?
Well,
Buy a
Okay.
paper towel with water on it.
so it looks like
And
there
a
is
hand.
orange, green, purple, and red.
Now it's
The
dirty 'cause I
yellow
just
has
dumped it
been
all out.
eliminated.
Yeah, there's no yellow. This is different than the regular one. So there's purple is
I need
berry.
purple.
You need purple. Purple is berry blaze.
Purple is new, isn't it?
I
That's not
don't
one-
think purple is in the normal pack.
Okay,
think so.
I'm also going to snort the sugar that fell off of them,
I don't recommend that. What if the sugar is the spicy part?
and then you can waterboard me.
with Mountain Dew.
No, that's cheap.
No way any of those things could go wrong.
Okay, here it is. Purple is berry blaze. Orange is tropical flame.
Okay.
Green is apple fever, and red is angry watermelon. Now,
Angry.
I don't know. Matt, I'm gonna let you decide. You're a special guest. Which one do you think we should go for?
I really want to go. I'm really feeling this purple one.
You feeling
like
berry,
I want to know
berry
what's
blaze all
happening.
day?
Yes.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
If you can see us, we're literally just smelling Sour Patch Kids awkwardly, and then we're putting them in our mouths.
All right. You're putting
gonna be
it
My
in
nose is burning now.
In 3, 2, 1.
your mouth? Okay.
Can you hear us chewing? I hope you guys can hear us chewing because
It's not spicy yet.
It says it has a heat sensation.
I'm really not like.
Okay, I swallowed mine and didn't get any heat.
No heat?
No heat.
Nothing. False advertise. Wait, here it comes. There it goes. It's very gentle. It's a back end heat. The back of my tongue.
I don't feel it.
I feel something.
Okay, like it's like.
I feel a sensation.
I don't know if I would classify it as spicy though.
I don't think
It's
I'd call
like-
it spicy, no.
It kind of feels like that, like when you eat like a lot of citrus and it kind of eats your tongue. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
a weird.
Like,
Acidic.
okay, I will say this. Kind of where I left the remnants along like the side of my mouth, like in my teeth, it's almost like a numbing sensation.
Yeah.
You think it would be enough to like knock that stuff off Chief's car next time it needs cleaning?
It's like it's my mouth is
Probably
coated
not.
in something.
On an aside, last Wednesday, right after the show, or during the show,
Yeah.
the Chief hired one of these companies that comes out and cleans your car.
Yeah.
They were out there for what, 4.5 hours?
It was a long time.
It was a very long time. I've never seen anybody's car that dirty.
But it looks brand new.
It does.
Did you hear what the man said?
Yeah, he
about
said it.
his car.
No, you tell him.
He said, "This is." He said, "This is the nastiest car I've ever been hired to do this for."
Look, man,
just
if you're-
absolutely disgusting.
And it was only
is what he
$85.
said.
If you're in the business of cleaning cars and you say that, like you've seen a lot of cars, so that's an accomplishment.
Oh,
The
yeah.
question is that somehow related to his gut health?
But
I don't know if car cleanliness is related to gut health.
also, side note: if you say that, it's not a good way to get repeat business,
No, I don't think you should ever
Especially-
tell a
He
customer. that.
probably doesn't want to come back.
especially from someone who will definitely need another car.
Say, man, I hope this guy doesn't have multiple
Well,
cars.
here's the thing. He probably quoted him $85 or whatever it was before he came.
Then
He was
realized
like, I'll
what
be
it-
here like
yeah.
an hour. And he's like, dude.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
back to the task at hand.
Okay.
Berry blaze, not blazing,
no.
mildly numbing.
Honestly, wasn't crazy about the berry flavor either.
What kind of berry you think? I think kind of like a blackberry,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like convincing by me. It was like
No, it was like I'm drinking a blackberry Capri Sun.
yeah,
Oh, I can
yeah,
taste
yeah.
You know?
clear,
Sucralose.
Yeah.
a clear substance that's supposed to taste like a fruit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. So what are we going? Orange or green next? You guys got two different ones.
Can we do orange?
We can
Just do it. Let her go.
It's
Tropical-
Really it's really close to my mouth.
tropical flame. Here we go.
We're going to let
This
her
one's-
pick.
Okay.
Smells hotter.
I'm already going. Mm-hmm. It tastes good. Holy crap!
No, this one's definitely good.
I got a brief burn, like at the very beginning. Oh, I feel it. I feel
Okay.
it.
No, I feel like a little bit of a sensation on this one.
You know, I'm getting it. Oh, it's spicy. I think I'm just surprised because the first one was such a letdown.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
No, I enjoyed that one like
I mean,
immensely though.
I like that.
I get more sensation when I accidentally leave my mouth open and my dog licks. That's like,
What?
that never happens to
following
you, dude. Like when I'm talking and my dog comes up to give me a kiss and his tongue goes in my mouth. It's like,
Yeah, I don't
My
have a
dog-
dog, so
My dog is 12 inches tall, so she can't.
tropical flame.
that.
I like that one.
tropical.
No, I
that
enjoyed
one
that
tastes
one.
like something that I've had before.
I'm getting a
I
little
think
bit
it
of a.
tastes like okay. Have y'all ever had? I think this is something I had in Honduras. It was like this mango with these weird spices on it, and like they ate it a lot in Honduras. I didn't personally like it that much when it was actual fruit, but in a small dose, that's exactly what it tasted like, but
Yeah.
tiny.
It tastes like something
that.
really familiar. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. You ever had fruit stripe gum?
Yes. Back in the day.
It had the zebra stripes on it and had the tattoos. He could.
Clay is showing us his age.
Yeah, this is a very 90s thing.
You weren't even alive in the 90s, were you?
Yeah,
When?
I was born in the 90s.
I was born in 92.
Yeah,
So I
you're
have
a
some
wee lad.
90s.
You were a wee lad.
Yeah, I have some 90s memories.
I was born in the 90s.
It's
I
funny
don't
though because
really-
I think
99.
I think what happens
Generation
is
Z, right?
what happens is like when you're born, whatever decade you were born in, you want to claim really more than you can.
I don't really want to claim the 80s. I mean, like,
Maybe you don't want to, but it seems
Yeah, I
like
do.
your memories. It seems like your
Yeah.
memories come more from the decade you were born. But really, like most of the things I remember being a kid are like the first 4 years of the 2000s.
right.
I'm on the cusp. I would say early 2000s is definitely, but like really more mid 2000s though.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean,
when you were born? What year?
99.
99. Oh yeah,
I mean, I can't possibly claim the 90s, but I would say like mid 2000s.
yeah. I like like I feel like anything that happened between 01 and 04 is like really what I think when I think back to those memories. I'm like, oh yeah, those are the 90s, but it really wasn't. Like Sprite Remix. You guys remember Sprite Remix?
Barely, yeah.
The best Sprite.
MC Hammer, the 80s.
Well, no, see, that's before me.
That
sure.
dude.
That's
I only claim the
much.
80s now that Stranger Things has been released, and it's cool.
Right.
claim-
Everybody's
and
into it now.
Everybody's
Oh my
into
gosh.
the 80s. I mean, I experienced it. It was not that great.
Have y'all been to Forever 21 recently? Okay, I don't know if y'all ever go in there. But
I do, but I've never bought
Okay,
anything from
so like
there.
there's like no organization to
Yeah.
that store. Well, there's like an entire like no joke, probably 40% of the bottom half of the store
Mm-hmm.
is like all like 80s. It's really weird. But
Well-
like I'm nervous about buying anything from it because like okay, it's in style now, but how long is that going to be around?
The thing now is anything's in style.
That's true.
You can wear what you want to, with
That's
what
fair.
you want to.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean that's fair.
Postmodernism.
No, it is. I mean, here's my problem with Forever 21 is that it's 98% women's clothes.
Oh yeah.
And the 2% guy clothes, though, is like garbage. It's not even good stuff.
Yeah, it's really not
It's
that
like
good.
more expensive stuff that I could get at Target.
But do you always wear guy clothes?
Yeah,
Okay.
100% of the time.
Is that just Shane that doesn't?
Maybe somehow studio audience, I don't know, gets. He says we wear the same thing, but
So we
I
had
have
to
just
seen
verify.
looks
y'all.
the same.
No,
Recently-
I've seen y'all wearing a lot of the
Recently,
same
we
things.
saw Shane with a shirt.
I'm with Shane on this one.
We saw Shane with a shirt on, and we literally drove to Target to verify that it was in the men's section.
It was
True story.
To his credit, it was.
And it was, but he had probably moved all those there because he knew we were going to come.
Clay wanted to buy it.
Well, I did want to buy it. That was a cool shirt.
Y'all wear a lot of the same things.
We do,
I'm not gonna
but
say
we're the
everything.
same age.
I'm not
Was
going
it
to say
Wednesday
everything.
that you guys had matching outfits on? You like planned it?
Well, it was probably a Sunday.
No, it was last Wednesday. You
Was
had,
it
like,
last Wednesday?
The green pants on. both had.
yeah.
But that wasn't planned, was it?
No, he just.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I kind of think that he can see through my phone camera sometimes. That he's spying on me.
We've ever matched on purpose is when he chose to.
You ever heard a studio audience talk like they're on the show?
We need we need like one of those MCs for the audience, you know, that like
need a
hypes
mic.
them at the right time.
We need a
and,
mic
like,
in the audience so they can join in too.
Yeah. So I guess let's move to the next patch.
We haven't even talked about a story.
I know we're gonna get there.
I forgot.
We're getting comments that the chewing sound is gross though, so let's try to avoid.
Lean back.
No, what I'm lean. Wait. Oh god.
Oh yeah, no, that was terrible.
Dude, there's somebody we know that slurps their coffee.
I know lots of people that do
Okay.
it.
It could be like,
Green.
Let's go green. Apple fever.
This one does not smell hot.
Sorry, let me lean back.
Oh yeah, sorry.
that's nasty,
God.
dude.
Ugh.
This is a horrible experience.
It tastes like that thyme.
Oh, but it's hot.
That is the hottest one so far. Why is the green one the hottest one?
It tastes like cleaner.
Yeah.
How do you know what cleaner tastes like?
Well, your olfactory sense is very linked to your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
So it tastes like cleaner smells is what I mean when I say that. But yeah, that one is spicy.
That one's spicy.
I
I
wish
mean,
I
it's not
liked-
like
and
hardcore
terrible.
spicy, but it's not good. We'll give those to Shane.
It's more like an extreme. It's more like a just unpleasant sour. Like
Yeah.
not a pleasant sour, but an unpleasant sour more than it is a spice.
Let's give these to the kids tonight.
All right, angry watermelon.
All right.
If this one's not hot, I'm going to snort the...
Okay.
Oh, I don't like this one either. This one hurts my teeth.
I actually like that one.
It's not that bad,
No, it's not bad.
I don't like it.
but it doesn't really taste like watermelon.
A little bit.
You know they have the Sour Patch watermelons.
I think it does taste like
Those
watermelon.
are way good.
I don't like watermelon flavored things though.
That's fair.
So like that was
That
not,
had no spice though.
no, and it was so sweet that it like actually hurt my teeth.
Yeah.
Does anybody
know-
have a toothbrush?
That one was too much.
We really probably need to brush our teeth now.
Yeah,
Because I feel
they're
like
gonna-
it's eating the enamel off.
Yeah, like I can feel it like coating my teeth right now.
What's funny is this disclaimer statement on the back. Contains heat sensation. May cause mouth irritation. Excessive consumption is not advisable.
I
So
would,
that means you can't eat a whole bag? Or you can't eat 10
Let's see.
bags?
Let's test Shane out with that.
I would imagine.
Studio audience, eat this whole bag and see what happens.
I would think there's there's 4 servings in a bag, so probably don't eat the whole bag.
Go for it.
Do it.
All right, so we have a member of our studio audience is going to eat the rest of the bag and see what it does to his mouth. Hey, don't drink a whole lot of anything in between this. Just eat the whole bag straight.
And then flames are going to come out of his mouth.
Well, he's like, he can't talk. Like, he's
joke
like, he came
is-
from the dentist. He's like half his mouth is
Tries
numbed
to
up.
breach tonight.
We do have something else here.
I don't
You
know
wanna
if I
ex-
can eat that one.
You want to explain that what that is?
I don't know if I want to eat this either. We have a Jolly Rancher donut.
I'm gonna take a pic of it and put
And
it on
it's-
our socials.
It's
It looks really
oozing
gross.
green stuff out of the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a. Let me take a picture of it.
Speaking of the 80s, it looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it really doesn't look good. I
And
don't
it-
want to eat this.
I don't think I can eat it.
I'll do it. No,
I'm gonna
actually,
smell it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this.
I want to smell it.
Oh, I don't even want to do this.
So did you say?
Wait, there's nothing in here.
Did you say what it is? It's Jolly Rancher donut.
Yeah, it's a Jolly Rancher donut. Oh, only one end has green stuff.
Yeah, there's something like
Oh, what?
I mean
in
like slime, like Nickelodeon slime green
What is that?
in it.
Here, let me take multiple pics because I'll make
God.
a little. Let me
It-
see.
Everyone, it made me gag to sniff.
Wait. This is a good shot right here. I just want everybody to understand.
Well, nobody can see what I'm about to do.
You're not about to spit that in the bag, are you?
Yes, I am. Wow. It's like drinking pure sugar,
But chewing it.
but not good. I mean, like, wow. That's a
Oh,
travesty
man.
to donuts everywhere.
I hate that you had to go through that because
What
now I
sucks is
really
little
don't want
kids
to.
are gonna like buy that.
Oh, I know. Because it looks good. It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun, but it tastes terrible. I mean,
I really don't want to eat it.
don't eat it. Don't do it.
I just don't.
I'll take one for the team on that one.
Okay. I appreciate that. I'm going to post that on the socials right now, though, if you're interested in seeing what it looks like.
Do we have a wet wipe?
Also, back to our previous conversation.
Sure.
I Googled it. The chief's daughter is literally just called the chief's daughter. Like, she didn't get a special title.
How does that make you feel?
So now the Indians are going to have a Me Too moment.
Not
as well.
great. Does it make you feel great?
Misogynist.
Like,
Yeah.
did you think?
Like, she would have a name.
Chiefess. I guess
It's only that's only if you're it says right here. It says a woman who holds a chieftaincy in her own right or who derives one from her marriage to a male chief has been referred to as a chiefess. That's it. But the daughter of a chief, it literally says, is called the chief's daughter.
That's too long.
Yeah, that's lame. I hate that there's not like a name
I know.
for it.
It is lame. I agree.
Sorry. Randy, why don't you jump us into a
Real
Story.
story.
Clay's handling his business.
I discovered something about myself. I'm not good at doing anything on my phone and speaking at the same time.
So we're going to talk about Spike Lee's new movie? Or
Just whatever you want.
let's go with this is not a true story. I'm very sad now. But it's still funny. So we're going to pretend it's true just for the sake of funniness.
Okay.
There's a fake story I saw this week. This dude supposedly won the lottery, and he had $224,000 worth of horse manure dumped on his former employee's property. Mm-hmm. And he was arrested. He was supposedly out there when it was happening, and he came and turned himself in just so he could have a picture of himself while they were dumping.
It was a
Wow.
great mugshot, but apparently it wasn't real. But it was really funny.
Yeah, so it didn't happen? So
No.
tell me why. Tell me what the deal was.
It just didn't happen.
It was
Somebody
just-
made it up.
It was totally fake?
Yep.
So they just took the picture?
It says
Exactly. It's from a different mugshot
Yeah.
in like 2014. From a dude that was suspected of driving under the influence. He looks very happy.
he does. He's very pleased with himself.
I'm really sad that Snopes exist right now. Normally I just use Snope to trick the fact that like Trump is wrong about something.
Yeah.
But this time it kind of disappointed me.
And so normally it gives you happy feelings.
It does give me happy feelings when I see that Trump lied yet again.
Yeah.
I did see that story on BuzzFeed.
But,
But,
let's talk about that for a second. Madison, you live in California now.
I do.
And in Los Angeles particularly. Well, Malibu. right?
Malibu, but 40 minutes from
But
LA.
it's not really that far in distance, right? It's just
No.
the traffic.
Like,
makes
I
it
mean, we go there like
all the time.
Yeah.
So you live in Southern California. That's my
Yeah.
point. So, I mean, how has that changed you? You went from North Georgia.
yes.
I mean, we're country.
Oh, we
Well,
are.
her
As
dad's
much as we
country.
want to be. Yeah, Chief
Yeah.
is.
I don't think we're country.
He is.
I wouldn't classify you as country.
But my dad has gotten significantly more country in like the past 5 years
Yeah.
than he was.
It's just like he finally just embraced it.
He did.
Do you think that's going to happen to me?
No.
I hope not.
I don't think it will.
Anyway, so you've gone from country, North Georgia,
Yes.
to Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, has that affected your viewpoint on things? Do you see the world differently?
I would say,
Because you've only been there like what, 9 months?
yeah. About
Ish.
9
Enough
months.
for a baby to
About
be
9.
born.
Well,
No, I didn't mean
About-
that.
What kind of? What kind
I didn't
of?
mean that in any. This is not.
Oh.
This is not Mad Men. She's not pregnant. Doesn't know it. Sorry, I just ruined like the first 2 seasons. Sorry.
If you haven't seen it by now,
wait,
it's
but
too
wait.
late.
Yeah, that's right. And the end
I
of
wouldn't
the
have
Avenger.
known. I wouldn't have known that happened in the first 2 seasons. I would have
But
had no idea.
okay, you've been there 9 months.
Until
So,
this.
have any new ideas been birthed in your mind? Let's put it that
Why
way.
are we using the word birth
think-
now?
You brought it up.
You did. You made that connection. So
Has anything been gestated?
we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
with
What
it.
you got?
Probably. I don't know if it's so much from living in Southern California though, because where I go to school at Pepperdine, very much a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know that it's super California specifically where I live, but because there are so many different people,
Yeah.
like I don't know if there's one prevailing opinion.
So it's more of like you don't really know. You're not really being made into a Californian.
Right.
You're
I
in a
think-
very specific
yes.
environment. Okay.
I think if I lived somewhere that wasn't so like secluded and so like unique culturally, that it would be more of a California influence. But I think it's more getting lots of different, seeing all the sides rather than
I can see that.
just yeah. Because it's not like I was right here in Georgia where I'm getting one, and then I'm getting a totally opposite.
No, when you
It's
say
more like now I'm here, and
when you say
I'm seeing lots of opinions, if that makes sense.
when you say secluded, do you mean like Unbreakable Kimmy Smith secluded, or
That's where she's in the bunker.
yeah?
Not that level.
Okay.
But I mean, it's like definitely more, like more
Well, I think it's
diverse.
Yeah, in a university, you got
Yeah.
people coming from all over. I
Right.
think it's kind of like, I mean, you lived in the UK, but like when you go to London, you don't really get a English experience. You
No.
get a global experience.
Exactly.
Yes,
So it's kind of
a
like
lot
that.
like that.
Like, it's not really, you're not really getting what people think of that area. You're really
Right.
getting all these other things happening from all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, like our second largest feeder state is Texas. So I mean, it's not like
So there are a lot of Texans at Pepperdine.
a lot of Texans.
Interesting. That's like a different country.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
it
In a way.
is.
But what do you think about, so this whole thing about like California wants to split into 3 different states.
Yes.
So like, how would that shake down for you?
Well, I'm currently in the process of getting a visa to go to Switzerland, and I can't imagine having to constantly have a visa to go to school. That does not
So
make
you're
me
not
excited.
You're not down for Southern California citizenship.
I would really rather not do that. No, and also
That would be so weird.
and
That would be
also
weird.
like yeah, say I want to stay there after I graduate. Do I have to like, give up my United States citizenship? That's insane.
I mean, if it became its own country, but if it
Right.
split into a different state, but what would they even call it? Would they just number them? But then they would fight over who's California 1.
Yes, until one of them falls in the ocean.
I know.
I think it
man.
would be us.
Dude,
This
It
this
would
thing
be
in
Southern.
Hawaii, like
I told you
That's-
about the comic book, right? Collects It. There's a whole comic book about California exiting the United States. So it's they're spoofing on Brexit. It's kind of cool, actually. If you don't, I mean, you got to like avoid certain. What? Did you finish that?
oh, update from our audience. What's the update?
Okay, so right now I've got, I don't know, I'd say I ate half what you gave
He's
me,
probably he ate half.
and I have a slight red dye allergy. And I do like red 40.
Hey man, well
Okay.
maybe you should have told me that before you started eating
And
them.
you're turning a little red. Is that an allergic reaction?
Oh my gosh!
It's not awful. It's not like an emergency.
So, he
Do
has
we need to get a medic on staff?
I mean, you
Do we-
look flushed.
are you okay? You need some water?
I'm good,
All right.
Hey, Preston, you got mouth to mouth on this one, dude. I'm out on that.
but I'm hot natured.
New CPR.
I'm feeling-
Not required for us.
You got mouth to mouth.
I don't know that that's what they meant with that disclaimer on the back. I think they just thought it might be too spicy for kids, but
In case you missed that,
If you
he has a
do-
red dye.
It's just weird.
He has a red dye 40 allergy and he just ate. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at him.
This does contain red 40.
yeah, no doubt about it. I mean,
But does the normal Sour Patch have it though? 'Cause it
Probably.
does all the time.
I'm sure the red ones do.
But do you eat that many?
Have you seen him?
I usually eat a whole box.
Usually on Wednesday afternoons after the show, we go to Starbucks. Shane pounds down a large caramel frappuccino and a chocolate chip cookie.
If you're listening, you don't know who Shane is. Well, you will after this show because we'll have explained all of him to you.
We need to tag him on our social. So
We
people
probably
know.
should. Studio audience.
So people know.
Jeez. Well, okay. So I guess we won't find out if eating the whole bag will hurt you because it will definitely hurt him.
I would say it
For a
would
different
make you
reason.
feel good.
Yeah, that was definitely like a skewed result.
All right. So we're talking about this, the Californication of Madison,
Yes.
but it's not really happening.
No.
Okay.
My accent, more Californian. Not right this second.
Not right this second.
Yeah.
But when you're out
when
there,
I'm out there and when I first come back,
yeah,
your intern makes me sound much more Georgian. The more
Yes.
time I spend with her,
Yes, indeed.
the more Georgian I am.
it happens. It really just depends on who you're around. It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I have certain groups of friends that talk different ways, and it just kind of gets molded into your speech.
Yeah, you pick up words and phrases.
Oh, phrases. Oh my gosh. There's so many things either they say or they don't say that really like mess with the way I speak.
Yeah, I think it is more about phrases than it is
Yeah.
accent.
Like there are some things that I say that they don't understand. Like it's not just they think it's weird; they literally don't know what I'm saying. One of the biggest ones that it doesn't matter who I asked. Like there were even people from Texas that didn't know what I was saying.
Well, yeah, well, that's a different kind of country.
Yeah, so like it was really like very specifically like you had to be from Georgia, the Carolinas, or like Alabama to know
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Yeah,
But like I remember we have to do these things called like convo credits where we go to like church services or events and stuff like this. I told some people that I liked 2 combo credits, and they're like, "You have 2?" And I was like, "No, like I like 2. Like I only need 2 more." They had no idea what I was saying.
that is funny. Is the original phrase? Original phrase would have been "I lacked"
Yeah, I think so.
or "I lack to."
Yeah.
But in Southern culture, it's
I
like
like.
to. I like about 2 more.
I think it was somebody that like just couldn't enunciate. It just translated.
Well, probably what it was,
Probably.
it just came out that way.
Yeah.
And everybody just accepted it for what it meant.
Yeah. So like things like that, if I ever say anything like that, people are like, I don't even like literally can't comprehend the meaning of my words.
I don't say that.
Yeah.
just,
I don't know that. I don't know if.
don't know
Well, I
that
probably
it's-
do.
Unless
You
I'm
just
being
don't know.
really, really mean.
Well, there's a lot of things that I didn't realize I say.
I think one of them, this is not a particularly Southern phrase, but when I spent time in the UK, when I would say bye to people, particularly in Wales they say ta or ta-da when you say goodbye, right?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
cute.
cool. But I would
Ta.
say, I kind of adopted that. I would say ta, be good. Because in general, when I'm like, I'll be like, all right, y'all be good. Like
Yeah.
it's just a phrase I use. And it would get the most confused looks. Like, what do you mean be good? Are you telling me to be good? Or so they didn't understand that it was just like a nice
It's
phrase.
like a well wishing.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, be good, man. But I guess it is like shortened version, y'all be good.
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. I guess it is kind of Southern. But yeah, that got some confused looks. So I know exactly what you mean. We say weird stuff.
We do,
do.
say some,
But
really
it's not
weird
just us.
stuff.
It's everywhere has weird
Oh,
things.
True.
every region of the country does,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But the reason I ask you about your California experience
Yes.
is because something happened here in Atlanta. And it sounds very California, and I want to know.
All right.
I want to get the pulse on it here.
Let's hear it.
Atlanta's first kombucha tap room has opened. It's called Cultured South, appropriately enough.
Oxymoronic.
And they serve kombucha, which is fermented tea, with the nasty. It's living, right? It's like a culture.
Yeah, they have like
there's like a culture of
these little
bacteria.
microorganism things. Yeah.
Gut health.
It is a gut health thing, actually.
I like
just
it.
can't avoid
Is that
I
where
think it's
Steve's at
great.
right now?
But it's kombucha, like the kombucha thing, just seems very
So
trendy.
Californian.
It seems very California. Well, it seems very Atlanta now. I guess Atlanta's kind of
Yeah, it's
Atlanta
Atlanta's
makes more
heading that
movies
way.
now, right?
Mm-hmm. they
yeah,
do.
Georgia does make more movies than California.
Essential oils.
It's just herby.
It's
it's just like a herb kind of
super
natural.
trendy.
But I feel like that's a California.
It's
like,
so
is there a
California.
tap room for kombucha in L.A.? Surely there is.
I'm sure there is. I've never seen one.
Like, would you seek that out though? Like, I know we seek out coffee shops now. That's like a thing that's come in the past.
I can't think of anyone
20
being
years.
like, oh, let's go see if there is one. But like, I think if it existed, people would absolutely go there. Like if they knew it existed, like it's kind of like boba. Like everyone
Boba
goes
tea?
to get boba. Yeah, like that's just like a thing.
You had a boba tea,
Boba
Randy?
tea? No.
It's called There's one in the mall of Georgia.
It's called bubble tea.
Bubble tea, which is not. Right.
But I have heard.
It's not as good though.
But I've heard that it's people say boba, but I've heard people say bubble, and they use them interchangeably. Which is correct?
I've never heard bubble in California. I've never heard it called bubble.
So
tea.
it's a regional thing then.
Because I didn't know what that was. I thought it was something different.
But you never had a bubble tea
And
before you
then-
went there?
No. And then, so I actually stopped there when I was there yesterday. I stopped there because I was like, oh, like it, because I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's boba. So I wanted to try it. I actually don't like the little, like, they call them tapioca balls here. I mean, and that's what they are, but that's actually like what boba is there. Like you just say, I want standard boba. I actually don't like that. It touches your lips weird and makes me uncomfortable.
It's not a cool texture.
It's a weird consistency, and it doesn't have much taste, so I don't understand. But the jellies are good, like the little square, or I guess the rectangular jellies. Those are super good.
It's just a beverage. It's just one of those things. Like if I'm going to spend $5 on a beverage, like I'll just get a Red Bull or like a Starbucks. Like I'm not going to go for boba.
And I think it's weird. Like I ordered a vanilla milk tea, there. And so I was like, oh yeah. It wasn't milk tea. It was like, you know what like snow milk tastes like? Like the vanilla flavored milk?
The one that they put with the polar bear on it in the igloo
I think so, yeah.
in the Christmas time?
Yeah.
Snow cream.
Yes. Tasted just like that. It was terrible. It was so bad. But it wasn't milk tea. But boba is like an Asian drink. Mm-hmm. And so it's so much better when you get it.
Well, there are a lot of places. See, well, Atlanta does have sections of town like that
And
where
it's
you can
probably
get
way better there.
Really, it's where I first had the rolled ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
They do rolled ice cream in LA, right?
That's good.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Seems like
That's
a thing.
That is where I met Madeleine Petch from Riverdale. Mm-hmm.
Is that
Cheryl
so?
Blossom. I met her at Rolled Ice Cream.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
It was cool.
So kombucha, are you a kombucha fan?
Yeah, I like kombucha.
Randy, you like kombucha?
Come what?
Kombucha?
Boba Fett?
Yeah, komboba
Yeah,
fett.
that's it.
Come Boba Fett? No. I don't even know what you're I don't like
Kombucha is fermented tea.
It's really good.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
kinda
Never
like
had it, actually.
it's almost like a tea soda.
is it good? I mean,
I like it.
I've had one or two different ones.
It's good for your gut health.
It's apparently is good for your insides, but I don't.
See, I don't drink things for I drink things for the taste. I don't really drink it for the like I don't drink coffee
For
because
the health benefits?
Yeah, I don't drink coffee because there's caffeine. I drink coffee because I like coffee. Well, but I don't think that's not true though. Because I
think
wouldn't drink
about it.
decaf. I
Yeah.
don't drink decaf.
Now,
Drink
Randy drinks decaf
because I
every
actually
day.
like the taste.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
You
So
don't like
actually-
The
the
taste,
coffee?
I do love the taste of coffee. I mean, I drink it black. I love it,
I
but
do too. Because they don't
But
have
also
creamer in
caffeine's
Scotland.
part of it.
But I will. Yeah, no, caffeine is definitely a huge part of it for me. I'm definitely addicted to it. But I will never choose a soda in the morning.
On levels of addiction.
Not-
Zero colas
That
now.
is wrong. I hate it.
Now, but this
We don't
is
have
a
time
Red
for
Bull
this.
Total Zero. Let me see yours because you have a sugar free.
Yes. But all it says at the top of yours is 0 sugar.
Right. Now I'm looking
So,
at
I
the
don't-
back, and this is just like a food themed
It really
show
is.
today. So the differences that I can tell right off: the sugar free one has 10 calories, and the Total Zero has 15.
So already,
So already
Sugar-free
Total Zero
sounds-
seems like a misnomer.
yes.
Sodium, the sugar free has 150 milligrams, and the Total Zero has 105.
Still not 0.
Nope, but less,
Less.
closer to 0.
Closer to 0,
To be
but
fair.
not 0.
Sugars, both of them have 0 grams of sugar.
Okay.
So I guess that's true. But sugar free, 0 sugar.
I don't understand.
That's like
but-
when you ever seen the weather? Like on the weather app or the weather channel, it says partly cloudy, and then it'll say partly sunny.
I've never noticed that.
Sometimes it's different. It's 2 different forecasts.
Interesting. But it's got to mean the same
But it
thing.
seems like it's the same thing. It's kind of like this. Sugar free, Total Zero. On All the other stuff is pretty much the same.
Then
The
what makes the-
vitamins.
What makes the 5-calorie difference?
I mean, I really don't know. There's definitely some differences in ingredients. But it really could just be the order that they wrote them down. Because they both have colors.
So Red Bull lies. It lies. That's the only. It's
yeah, I mean,
wrong. I mean,
it
I
must
love
just
it.
be marketing. It's entirely marketing.
I mean, I love it. I guess it's like exciting to see the gray and silver can instead of blue and silver.
It's different.
You think,
There's
wow, I'm getting something different.
nice yellow band at the top. I'm actually going to save mine. I'm not ready for it.
Mine's almost empty, so there is that.
Anyway, I just wanted to tap you for about the kombucha thing because I don't.
Though. I want to go. Let's go. Field trip.
Kombucha tap room.
Dude, if I'm going to Atlanta, I'm getting food.
Food. Yeah, well, you can't argue.
And
with
I'll
then
get
that.
a
we'll
good
go to
donut.
kombucha.
Good donut. If you're ever in the city.
Yeah, apparently you can
Sublime.
get like a flight of kombuchas, which means like you get multiple little glasses of
Interesting.
kombucha, different flavored
I
kombuchas.
had a flight.
Can you
with
imagine?
Drams of whiskey. And then I had the dude next to me's flight with his drams of whiskey.
What?
And then they had put like 6 other ones up there, and I won't tell you how many of those I consumed.
Just don't. Let's not
What
reveal.
happens in Scotland stays in Scotland.
It's a different culture.
It's a different culture. That's all right. I was totally fine.
So yeah, kombucha tap room might be something we need to check out.
We should.
I feel like
think
I
so.
gotta wear a hat like the girl in the picture. One of those
Absolutely.
big
Negative.
Yes.
Quaker hats.
I'm not going with you.
You kind of look like Pharrell.
Yeah, like
You
a
know?
Pharrell hat. They have 12
Yes.
kombuchas on 12. In case you're wondering, if you want to go there, it's called, what did it say? Cultured South Kombucha Tap Room.
Nice.
I like that.
So here's the plan: Antico Pizza,
I'm down.
Sublime Donuts.
Okay.
And then we'll go to this place, and y'all can have stuff after I've gorged myself on the other ones.
That
All right,
sounds good.
I'm down.
I'm definitely
It's
in.
all by Georgia Tech.
I mean,
Our studio audience will be tagging along.
the audience is in.
Except not hitting kombucha.
And I'll even wear my glasses that day, so I'll fit in on the tech campus.
Got him.
Yes.
I got another story for you, Madison.
Serious story.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
here we
hear.
go.